Yeah, there it is. There we go. There you go. What's good, man? What's good, everybody, man? Thank y'all for joining us for another awesome episode of Noonish Sports and Tech. Hopefully, the tech side of things cooperates with us today, man. You know, it might be a little choppy. As you see, we are in a new area, new space right now. But we are recording this thing so that we're going to post it later. If it comes out choppy right now, as I'm hearing it in my ear, no worries. We will repost this thing later on in a better version as we are recording it live as well. So, yeah, man. Thank y'all for joining us. What's good, huh? What's going down?
No, nothing much, man. Just hanging in here, and you already let the people know that, you know, we're not in our normal space.
Yeah. Right
now, we're in a little transition period.
Yeah, we're in transition.
And so just bear with us, and hopefully everything be all right today. And if it's not, like J.A. said, we'll repost.
Yeah, we gonna be all right. We gonna make it all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, we got to just keep bringing you good content, baby. We ain't gonna go nowhere. We're gonna keep doing this thing. So we are in transition. Had a bit of a matter at the last location. All is good, all is well, but we're doing what we got to do to make it happen, man. Yeah.
Because actually last week I was on vacation. You know, we did the show last week for separate locations. Yep. I was actually in Playa del Carmen, so man, it's great down there, and I had a great time. Ran into a couple of good people, and I just want to give a shout out to a couple of people. I met this young man named Court. Yeah. His name is like Court, like a basketball court. Yeah. That's cool. So, and he played basketball for SMU. And I'm going to say he's 6'8", 6'9". He's very tall and a very nice young man. He graduated in 2012. Mm-hmm. And we were just talking about the SMU program. And I brought up Ira Terrell to him. And he says that when he graduated, that Ira Terrell was still coming to practice 2-3 times a week. Oh, wow. That was in 2012. So I would assume, since he's still doing the games on the radio, he's probably still very involved in the program.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, and he actually graduated from SMU. I'm not sure if he probably graduated in 75.
Nice.
Yeah, and then he went to the Phoenix Suns. I think he played 6-7 years with them, then he played 1 or 2 years with somebody else. And that young man had on an SMU t-shirt, and that's how we got to SMU. I mean, 'cause I saw it was tall, but then when he said had the SMU t-shirt on, I said, I got to ask now.
Had to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. You know, you 6'8", 6'9" with a college t-shirt on.
Yeah.
You usually have played a little ball.
Yeah.
And I also want to shout out to Big Bull. You know, that's what he go by. And so make a comment, Big Bull, and there was a guy with him. I called him nephew, and he called me That just happened by coincidence.
Wow, that's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
I'm shouting out to all of them because we all had a good vacation, but right at the end we had a little hiccup. Our plane got delayed one day, so that just meant one more day in Mexico.
Hey man, that ain't a bad thing, you know. No. I'm sure you took advantage of that extra day.
What the extra day was for resting up. So
yeah, for vacation.
Yeah, and actually the last day was in Cancun. You know, because when you go to Playa, you got to land in Cancun, then ride
45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, we happy to have you back.
Oh yeah. Hey, and I want to tell everybody like this: Playa is great, but I'm just like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home.
Clicking them heels.
Hey,
got to get on.
So when I got back home, I said, "Oh yeah, Playa was nice, but it ain't mine."
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing like sleeping in your own bed.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But it's good to get away for a few days.
Oh, yeah. That's always good.
See something out here in this world, man. See something out here in this world. But, yeah, we got an awesome show, man. So let's go and get this thing cracking. Yeah, hold on. I got to make an adjustment real quick. Hold on. I didn't want to go back. Oh, Lord. Just so I can see what I need to see to make the proper changes. We good?
Yeah, we good.
We good.
And we still around noonish, even though it's 12:30ish, but it's still noonish.
Yeah, y'all know how we get down.
That's what the ISH is for.
Yeah, we mean that when we say noonish.
Ish.
We mean it.
When we put the ish on the part.
Yeah, man. So about to let me get this thing right. And I believe it is.
We go on to that first subject. What we got going first?
What we got going first? Let me see here. Where is my graphic? That's wild. I had to do it like that. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Into it. Start off on a somber.
Yeah, that's really sad, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, Francis Ngannou, the great warrior, battle combat warrior athlete, recently lost his 15-month-old son, man. So hearts go out to you, Francis, man. We were just watching you a few weeks ago take on Anthony Joshua a few months ago, and then prior to that, Tyson Fury. Just watching your whole journey, man, and understanding more about your story, bro. Like, we're behind you, bro. You got fans to support what you have going on. So sorry to hear what happened with your son. Extremely unfortunate. And did you see that message that he put out?
No, I didn't see the message.
Oh my God, it's just gut wrenching.
Oh yeah, I mean, it can't help but be gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Because when you lose a child, you know how that. Man. I know how that goes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's can't imagine, but Francis, our hearts going out to you, man.
Yeah, and we pray for you, Francis.
Praying for you, bro. Had to take a moment to let you know we appreciate you and your fans out here. We give a damn.
Absolutely. Absolutely, we
appreciate everything you're doing. You're a soldier for us, man. Keep boxing, keep doing what you're doing, keep fighting out there for us, man. Your son's watching down. He's proud of his pops, bro. Proud of his pops. But we're gonna keep this thing moving. So I don't know if you realize this. I think it was not to talk about it last week, but the week before, the first ever gymnast from an HBCU won the NCAA title.
The all-around title?
The all-around title.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, when I was on vacation, I missed out. Because I couldn't stop vacationing with my wife and watch sports.
Yeah.
So I missed out on a few things.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I did not know that.
Yeah, Miss Morgan Price, man. Congratulations. Holding it down at Fisk
What college
University.
is she from?
At Fisk. Went to Fisk University.
Fisk is...
I think it's on the East Coast. I want to say it's like... Let me see, where's Fisk at?
I want to say in Carolina somewhere. I don't know, but don't make me say I'm not sure.
That sounds right. That sounds right. Fisk University is located, Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh my, well, I'm way off.
What? Well, it ain't too far off.
Okay.
But no, that's a big deal, man. So congratulations.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
First ever gymnast from HBCU to win a national championship, man. HBCU's been going off.
Hey, man, it's an old hood saying, but it's true. It don't matter where you're from, it's how hard you come.
Yeah.
So she came home.
Yeah, she came home.
It didn't matter she was from Fisk.
She went home.
Yeah, so she went hard enough to win it. So it ain't where you're from, it's how hard you come.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So she held it down. So super proud of you, Morgan. And,
absolutely.
Had to, gymnastics ain't in the topic in the sport we typically talk about. It's absolutely a sport. It's one that I can't do, and I'm very.
Hey, we don't talk about it, but I do watch it.
Absolutely, I watch it.
Yeah, those that balance beam, those parallel bars,
I don't know
and the rings. Man, you gotta have some shoulders and some.
Oh yeah.
First, if you ain't got no shoulders and no triceps, you don't even go into that.
Yeah, no. So I had one of my kids that I coached and I trained. He was young with abs and just ripped up. Just wasn't the biggest dude, but just yoked. And I was like, bro, like,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? You in 7th grade, ripped up like that? Gymnastics his whole life.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you know what I'm gonna do with Prince? Put him in gymnastics for about 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Get that core down, that balance. It's like the base. Gymnastics is like the base for any sport.
Balance,
man. Balance. That core strength.
If you got a good, strong core and you got good balance, most coaches can work with you.
Yeah.
They'll figure out something for you to do.
Oh, yeah. And, sports like football, balance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The guys that do the best. Emmitt Smith was great because of his balance.
Oh, yeah.
And because of his vision. He wasn't a burner, But can nobody get him down because they couldn't get him off that center.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
But yeah. So that's a huge deal, Morgan. Proud of you. Congratulations.
Keep it up.
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Olympics. One day. Keep the party rolling. So, you know, it is NBA playoff season right now. Playoffs? Yeah, it's playoff season.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
You know, and the Mavericks and them Clippers are going in.
Yeah.
We got game 5 tonight. Right now, we're 2-2, right? Both games that Kawhi Leonard has played,
we beat them.
We have beat them.
So I'm hoping Kawhi play tonight.
He ain't playing tonight.
Oh, my. Hey, man, I try.
So we're going to have to figure that out, man. We got to figure it out. The Clippers push the pace when Kawhi Leonard's not in the game. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
But they play a much faster game when he's not in there. Yeah. And we kind of talked about it a couple of weeks ago, how you can be rolling as a team, right? You can have a stud in the season, whatever. He goes down. The team then continues on, gets rolling. When that stud comes back, he can throw everything off.
Yeah, absolutely.
From that team's chemistry and the dynamic and just the flow.
And this is the thing about Kawhi. He's never there long enough to get a flow going with him. Between being hurt and load managing, it's hard to get Kawhi to play, 20, 30 games with his teammates.
Yeah.
It's hard to get him to do that.
Yep.
I think we're a little off center there, J.A. I don't know what happened.
Oh, no, what happened?
Yeah, that new technology, we're a little sensitive.
Don't follow me, follow us.
Yeah.
Whoop. Whoop. All right, we'll be right back. We are back. Yeah. Hold on. I think it's a little low. You good though? Keep going on.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about this.
And the NBA playoffs is wide open as far as I'm concerned. And the Mavericks, if they get by the Clippers, who they got then?
OKC.
OKC.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna call it now. I think Minnesota got a very good chance of winning the West.
You got Minnesota?
Yeah, I got Minnesota.
I love the Mavericks. Minnesota's really good though.
Yeah, I mean, if Minnesota can get past Denver, they're gonna be just like Denver was. They're gonna be too big for the Mavericks.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mavericks got good size though. That's what I'm saying though.
They gonna have
and only because of that trade they made when they went out and got Gafford and PJ Washington.
Well, you got 2 7-footers, man.
Yeah, that's tough.
And then then Minnesota got a couple 6'8" guys. That's what helped Denver last year. Anybody can talk all they want to about Joker, but Denver was bigger than most teams.
Absolutely.
They were just too big for most teams. Way too big. I mean, not only just big. Now they got skills.
Yeah.
Now they got skills, but they had Aaron Gordon. And
man,
yeah,
it's the hand thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but just be patient. We got this new camera that's motion sensitive, and if you make the wrong moves, it'll slide over.
Oh, that's hard headed too.
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh Lord.
No, it just switch back toward me now. Yeah, there you go.
There it is. See?
Yeah, now the switch too far.
You do it, now.
Yeah, now the switch too far. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Pick and choose. Hey, y'all, we gonna play this together, y'all. Let's figure this out together. We live.
Yeah. That's what that's one thing about being live, you know, because I actually, this don't have nothing to do with sports, but the thing about being live is that I've actually done some stage plays. And one time I was talking to a guy, and I said a line, and the cue is when I say my line, then he got to say something so I'll know what to say next. So I had to repeat my line to him 3 times before he responded.
Man, so when I do this, the second time it's supposed to stop.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to keep going.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Now, if it stay right there, we'll be good.
All right, we're going to go to break, man. We're going to go to break. We'll be right back, y'all. How you like me now? And we back, man. Y'all, you know that commercial? I can't, you know that commercial saying that How You Like Me Now?
Yeah.
It was just stuck in my head, you know. But we back, y'all. How y'all like me now?
Yeah. See, not only is J.A. the host, he's also the producer. So you know, he's a dual threat. I'm just
You the whole show, huh?
No. See, he produces and hosts. I'm just a one-trick pony.
Oh, no.
Like Kareem said about Dirk. But anyway, that's another story.
Kareem said that about Dirk?
Yeah, he's just a scorer.
What
You know, to be to be an all-time great, you got to be multifaceted.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know,
no
and
doubt,
I'm not.
No doubt.
But we talking about NBA playoffs right now. We're not talking about shade.
Yeah.
You know, but the NBA playoffs, I just like Minnesota in the West. I really do.
Yeah, you like Minnesota, so I mean, it's gonna be a good one, though.
If they stay healthy.
These series are just, you know, very. First of all, I can't believe Minnesota dominated the Suns the way they did and swept them. Nobody saw that coming.
I can.
You can?
Yeah, because the Suns have
KD.
Yeah, they got KD, mm-hmm. So I can see that happening.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, I'm just saying. You know, KD is a very talented player, but sometimes when you get to the playoffs and that drive come and you really want to win, you know, you gotta have a little. You gotta have more than a jump shot. You gotta have some want to and your own willpower.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and that ain't no knock on KD, but all I can say is that, you know, when KD showed to really want to and willpower, he had so much help.
Yeah, no doubt.
He had so much help.
No doubt. Yeah. Well, it's like this. This is perfect. What a front runner is, right? When you can dominate somebody, jump out ahead. Oh, KD's gonna have a great game. But if somebody punch him in his face,
play him hard Oh, he's not gonna.
Oh, he'll back down.
Yeah,
he'll back down first.
Yeah,
he'll back down. Unfortunately, because I like KD a lot. I love his game. I do. I can't lie. I think at one point, you know, I thought him and LeBron were, you know, 1A, 1B. You know,
I never thought that.
Well, the only difference
I never thought that.
I just don't think he's a leader. You know what I'm saying? That's the only. I think that's the only difference between him and LeBron. You can't follow Kevin Durant to a championship. He won't lead you. No. It's not gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen.
He don't want that role.
Yeah, he don't want that. I mean, every time he had the opportunity to have that role, he failed.
Yeah.
You know, and the biggest failure of all, when they was up 3-1 on Golden State, he had a perfect opportunity to take that lead, do that thing, get one game out of 4. I mean, one game out of the last 3, and you just couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
And then, that was an airline commercial or something one time. You said, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
I think that was an airline commercial. Like, if you can't beat them, go fly with them. But no, if you can't beat them, try again, man. Because,
man.
You know.
I can no way in the world see Charles Barkley joining forces with Michael Jordan. Karl Malone joining forces with Michael Jordan.
Well, see, back then, the players didn't have the power to do that.
Yeah.
If they had the power, but this is the whole thing. When they went out and got an all-time great in a trade, nobody said, I don't want him.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt about that. And
so, and this thing about super teams been around forever.
Yeah.
Super teams been around forever.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics was a super team when they won.
More than once. The Lakers was a super team.
Championships and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Chicago was a super team when they won. So.
And you know,
anytime you got 3 or 4 guys on the all-time greatest list, you got a super team.
That's what I was about to say.
Super team. Having Chris Bosh and Kevin Love don't make you a super team.
Yeah.
It just don't.
And James Harden and Kyrie.
That don't make you no super team. Now you gotta have some real players. You
gotta have some dudes with some balls.
Yeah. Having Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish and Larry Bird and Dennis Johnson make you a super team.
Absolutely.
Having Magic Johnson, Kareem, James Worthy, and then having one of the strongest benches. Michael Cooper and whoever else you can name.
Michael
Bob Scott and then all the guys that. They had Bob McAdoo come through there and all that. So super teams been around forever. And right now we got some teams that got the most talent, and they probably gonna win if they get some good coaching.
Yeah. What you think about these Knicks though? I know they lost last night, but Jalen Brunson and them boys, they look really good. They play so well together. They got time in college.
Oh yeah, and then
that could be the new thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then they got
finding teammates that have played years together that know the game well and got the ability to do it at a high level.
Yeah, then
why not?
And then they play in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Well,
Philadelphia always disappoint.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, like Joel Embiid, man, like it's just different.
You know what?
My respect for Embiid right now is through the roof. The man is playing with Bell's palsy. He came off injuries this year, like. I respect the effort that he's giving, and he's out there like
first time
willing his team.
First time
that he's done this. Yeah,
first time he's done it.
I've called Joel Embiid Hollow Man forever, and y'all can attest to this. I've done it several times.
Oh yeah,
because when he gets to the playoffs, like great season, best
something
player,
always happens.
NBA player in the world.
Something always happens. You got certain players, Joel Embiid, Chris Paul, James Harden. Some of these guys that when it comes to a 7-game series in the Eastern Conference Finals or in the playoff, and you need them the most, they just not there for one reason or another.
Yep.
Paul George is one, Kawhi is another one.
Yeah.
So, all these guys,
You're right.
But right now, I think the East, what is Boston with
Porzingis and them boys?
Yeah, Porzingis is out tonight.
He got injured.
Is it
Jaylen Brown.
Is it 3-1?
Yeah, 3-1.
Boston down, right?
No, they're up.
They're up? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, good.
Let me see. Good. Boston, Celtics, they're up 3-1 on the
okay, because on
Miami.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's right up on Miami.
Yeah, and the Pelicans ran right through the Thunder. But it's some good series going on.
You mean the Thunder ran right through the Pelicans?
Yeah, the Thunder ran right through the Pelicans. That's what I meant. And then that Cavaliers and Orlando Magic series, like, nobody knows that series is even going on.
Yeah, nobody knows.
But them games are so close.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, they balling. It's 104-103 last night. Cleveland won, last night. So, That's a great series as well. That's a lot of good basketball to be watched right now.
Oh,
man.
absolutely. And and people act like Donovan Mitchell don't exist anymore.
Yep,
I know. A couple of years ago, he was
everything.
Yeah, he was everything.
He was the man. And then, I can't move without talking about the greatness of Anthony Edwards right now.
Oh yeah,
that's I swear that's MJ Jr. I am convinced that's Michael Jordan's son. Just like him and Jimmy Butler are half brothers. Like I'm convinced of it. Y'all can't tell me otherwise. Like,
Michael was married during that time, wasn't
it? It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It matters. It matters.
No, I'm just teasing. I'm just saying because now Michael Jordan.
It's like 94% of athletes have, committed adultery, is what they say. I'm sure a lot of them have agreements in place with their wives and things, they kind of expect these men to...
They always want to tell stuff about athletes. Tell me how many percentage of pilots that had adulterous affair.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you it's just as many.
So you just saying it's an issue with professionals?
Yeah, I mean with...
traveling professionals is what
I'm going to tell you like this is... It's an issue with men in uniform. Men in uniform. I don't care if it's a basketball uniform, police uniform, bus driver uniform, military uniform. Oh man, hey, I'm telling you what I know. I ain't telling you what I heard.
Yeah,
because I've been in the military. I had on uniform before.
Yeah, man. I think it's that's like a highlighter.
When
you got the uniform on.
Hey, it's like they don't say this anymore, but women used to say that's a man with benefits.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's a man with benefits. Hey, he got a job. He got some insurance. He got a uniform on.
Yeah. Oh, man, we got to stop this thing again.
Oh, no, there we go, dog. Go back.
We got to stop.
We got to stop it again.
Got to stop. We good though.
No, we're not gonna pause it, but we got to stop the camera.
So men with benefits, not friends with benefits.
Men with benefits.
Just men with benefits.
Yeah, and the first benefit, if you got a uniform on, you got a study check coming.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what they used to say. They don't say that in this. Because I tell everybody, take what I say with a grain of salt. Because I'm old and I'm country. Everybody meet me. All the young dudes, they got this thing, school. They go, and that means you're old school.
They out school?
Yeah. School, whatever. Yeah, that means you're old, man. That means, hey, I see you. I see that age and wisdom on you. Hey, and that's a good thing.
Okay, don't let them fool you now. Far from old. Old is a mentality.
Oh, yeah. I just been around a long time. They think I'm old. I just been around a long time. The only thing get old is money and clothes.
Yeah.
Now, old money is good, but old clothes, keep old money. Throw old clothes away and go get some more.
Hey, you can either throw them away or hold on to them because 10 years later they're gonna be back in style.
Oh yeah, but then if you hold on to your money, but if you hold on to your money 10 years later, you can buy some more. It's all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Big facts.
But moving on. Next
on, man. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It is time for my favorite topic.
Oh, not ring the bell.
It is time for
ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Today we're going to do Jerry West. And we're going to find out today, everybody say, Jerry West only got one championships. He lost in the finals 8 times and won 1.
Yeah.
And they said, well, why they call him Mr. Clutch? Well, they might call him Mr. Clutch because it's a team game, and Jerry West might have did everything he could, and he just might not have had enough help.
Yeah.
But anyway, because Jerry West has some of the most unbreakable records in the NBA Finals that I think will never be broken. Now,
Jerry West?
Yeah. Jerry West is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA Finals. With 1,600 points in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, that's wild.
LeBron James is next with 1,500. But to break 1,600 points, you got to play in 55 NBA Final game to average 31, because Jerry West averaged 30 in 55 finals games.
Jeez.
Not playoff games. He played 55 final games.
Yeah, that's
with a 30-point average in the NBA Finals. And that's the scoring record for the NBA Finals. And then I'm going to give you another statistic why they call Jerry West Mr. Clutch. In Game 7, Jerry West has 42 points. That's the most points ever been scored in the NBA Finals in a Game 7.
wow.
So that's pretty clutch.
Yeah.
And in the NBA Finals, in a series, Jerry West has, don't let me misquote it, 284 points in a single final series. And to break 284 points, if you play 7 games, you got to average 40 points.
God.
So these are the reasons that they call Jerry West Mr. Clutch. And somebody that's got all the all-time scoring records, but only one championship, sound like you can't blame it on him.
Yeah, no, he is the logo for a reason.
Yeah, he is a logo, and they call him Mr. Clutch. And they call him that for a reason. Because all these statistics that I'm reading to you were in the NBA Finals.
Jesus.
Against the best players, against Bill Russell and the Boston Celtics, and all of them, the New York Knicks and Walt Frazier. So if Jerry West, and while I'm on this, I got to go off on this because I read on the internet all the time about these young guys. Oh, defense, that hand checking is overrated. And I totally agree with you. Hand checking is way overrated. Just like some of the things the guys doing now is way overrated. Because if hand checking was so good, how did Jerry West do all that at 6'3", 165 pounds? How did Nate Archibald lead the league in scoring with 34 points a game? If hand checking was so good, how did he average 34 points at 6 foot, 160 pounds?
That's crazy.
So if hand checking has always been, a lot of this stuff is overrated against great athletes.
Oh, so you saying Michael Jordan is the reason for the hand checking rule?
No, they were hand checking way before Michael Jordan. And it wasn't stopping nobody then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't stop. They hand-checked Jerry West. They was hand-checking him in the finals when he did all this.
I'm talking about, but when the hand-checking rule come, though, is when Jordan,
Jordan
came.
Oh, right? Yeah. And that's just to keep him from touching. Yeah. And if Michael Jordan, a great scorer, hand-checking wasn't going to hurt him the same way it didn't stop Isaiah Thomas, 6 foot, 160 pounds, doing all this leading, got 2 finals MVPs.
Yeah.
So when they say, hand checking, and I totally agree with all you young guys, hand checking is overrated because these guys can play. Hand checking can't stop a good player.
Yeah.
Then or now. Yeah. And while I'm on this rant, while I'm on my soapbox about Jerry West and all that, and I want everybody to know that they think that these guys are scoring so much now. The highest scoring decade in NBA history was the 60s.
Ooh.
The highest scoring decade in NBA history was the 60s, not the 70s, not the 80s, not the 90s, not the 2000s, not the 2010. It was the 90s. I mean, it was the 60s.
But that's before the 3-pointer.
So
these boys getting up and down that.
And I just want everybody to know that the 90s basketball for me was some of the worst brand of basketball I ever seen play.
You think it's better today than it was in the 90s?
It was better today in the 90s, and it was better before than in the 90s because the 60s is the highest scoring decade. The 2000s is the second highest scoring decade. The 80s is the third highest scoring decade. The 70s is the 4th highest scoring. The 90s is the 5th highest scoring decade in NBA.
A lot of defense. You got Worm.
No, you didn't.
You got Barkley, Karl Malone.
John, now good offense. Good offense overrides good defense.
That's when we had the big man. The 90s was a big man game. Before Jordan came.
The 80s was a big man game.
Got to them trees like that.
The average height now.
Yeah.
The average height is pretty much the same. so it's always been the same size. So don't say that. Because Johnny Rogers told us that about the height of the players before 1977. Yeah. They were measured barefoot. The height of the NBA was 6'5". After 1960, 77, they got measured with their shoes on, which give them 1 to 2 inches. Now the height is 6'6".
Yeah.
So if the guys before 77 would have had their shoes on, they would have been 6'6".
Yep, you're right.
So the height is the same.
You got me.
You know, the size of the game changed in the 60s.
Yeah.
And from the 60s to now, the game is pretty much the same size.
But them boys were putting up points. There wasn't no defense. They weren't playing no defense in the 60s.
No, they were playing a brand of basketball, a true brand of basketball. Nobody dribbled the ball over 4 or 5 times. Yeah. It wasn't none of that one man keeping the ball like Luka. Yeah. 12, 15, 18 seconds on the 20
We got better athletes these days.
No, that's because you got less scorers these days. Because the Boston Celtics, anybody, they didn't care who took the shot because they was confident it was going to go in because they could actually shoot.
So it was more of a skilled game versus super athletic people on the floor back in the day.
Yeah, it was skilled.
Yeah, a lot of guys
and they played back then what we call hot potato basketball. Yeah. If somebody throw you a hot potato, what you got to do? Throw it to somebody else. Yeah. You can't sit there and let it burn your hand. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Shot. Boom, 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 boom. Shot. Boom, 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 boom. Shot.
Yeah. But I mean...
And that's why...
Had to be a lot of bricks thrown up there, too. Had to be a lot of missed shots at the same time. Everybody wasn't shooting. They was doing grandma shots at the free throw line back in the gap. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean grandma shot? The only person did that was Rick Barry. Rick Barry's the only person, and he tried to get Will Chamberlain. Yeah, Rick Barry taught Will Chamberlain to do that. So don't talk about things you don't know. I'm gonna tell you like this: be like Mary J. Blige. Just talk about things that you know.
So I can't speak on the grandma shot.
I mean, hey, but it wasn't one. Hey, but go look it up. Rick Barry's still in the top 5 or 6 in the percentage in the history.
That's crazy. The fact he was making shots like that. You know how much harder it is to be consistent doing this, and then like it's got to be a lot harder. That's a lot more motion. All this right here.
Well, he shot in the 90s.
You was out there doing grandma shots?
No.
You never tried grandma shot? You had to play around with it.
No.
I played around with a grandma shot.
No. I'm not Rick Barry.
You ain't messing with it. Yeah.
No, it wasn't but two. It wasn't but Rick Barry the only one perfected it. Yeah. You probably had 2 or 3 people try it, but he was the only one that perfected it. Yeah. You know, no, wasn't nobody doing that.
Man, Jerry West the logo.
Yeah, Jerry West is the logo, and he's Mr. Clutch, and he's that for a reason, not just because they like Jerry West.
Yeah. But man, he had a bad run, man. Kept running into them Celtics.
Everybody had a bad run.
Running to the Celtics.
Everybody. Will had a bad run running into the Celtics.
But I think he might have
Chet the Jet Walker and Bob Love had a bad run.
But he's got the most finals losses, don't he?
Who is that?
Jerry West, because he's been there more than anybody.
No,
and he only got past them.
Well, LeBron been, how many times LeBron been? 10?
10, but he's...
Yeah, but he won 4. Yeah, Jerry West probably got the most losses.
Yeah, but
still, but if you averaging 40 and 8 and 8, I mean, I don't know what else you can do.
Did you say he's the only person to ever win the MVP and not win the title?
He's the only player in NBA history to be the finals MVP on a losing team. Because he just plays so much better than everybody. Yeah. Like, he averaging 40, 8, and...
Yeah.
Even though they lost it to a 7-game series, that don't mean he wasn't the best player.
Yeah, man, that's insane.
So
Jerry West,
ring that bell on Jerry West. Find out about these old guys. Don't be like JJ Redick and think that Jerry West is playing against plumbers and plumbers and firemen. Yeah, that's what I say. And I'll say this. JJ Redick, you closer to a plumber or a fireman than you are to Jerry West.
Man, come on now, JJ Redick. You a smart dude, bro. I expect you to be a little smarter than that.
And then he came back and tried to clean it up. Yeah. He said, all I was saying is that the guys, that they didn't make enough money, they had to go get jobs in the off season. Nah, that ain't what you're saying. Yeah. That's not what you meant.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. But anyways... Yes.
We're going to keep it moving.
So, on to them Dallas Cowboys. As you see, Zeke is back on the squad. How you feel about Zeke coming back to them boys? You all right up?
Oh, yeah.
You hot?
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good. Wow. Now, I like for Zeke. Zeke can help the Cowboys.
I believe so, too.
I'll say this. If Zeke can do the same thing for the Cowboys he did for the Patriots last year.
Yeah.
Get 600 and some yards rushing. Zeke had 1,000 yards total offense last year.
He should have had 1,000 yards rushing, but he didn't have that many carries.
Yeah. He had 600-something yards rushing.
Yeah.
300-something yards receiving. And he blocked like crazy on third
absolutely.
down. So if he can come to Dallas and get 600 or 700 yards rushing, 300 or 400 yards receiving, and pick up those third down blitzes, I'm glad Zeke is back.
I agree. I think Zeke will be 1,000-yard rusher.
And he'll make it easier for Rico Dowdle and all those other guys the same way he made it easier for Tony Pollard.
Yep. I think Zeke learned, right?
Oh yeah.
From being dismissed, right? And he had to come with it, had to put that work back in, had to get back to it. You right? To back to what made him great. Right? I'm not saying that he was back to his first or second year production.
Yeah, because he's too old for that.
Yeah, he's older now, right? And he's not going to get that same production, but he is still a very productive player. And I think that's why a lot of the fans were kind of thrown off by the fact that he wasn't on the team last year.
Well,
because there is no, as we saw, Tony Pollard is not as effective without Zeke. Like it's not Tony Pollard's not your every down back. So Tennessee Titans, good luck to you. I wish we still had Tony Pollard.
Oh, with Zeke? With Zeke,
I think he was a great change of pace back.
Oh, absolutely.
But is that number one? No.
No,
not it. But them together was amazing together.
Oh,
they're not amazing, but they're really good together.
Yeah. They're pretty good together.
I'm curious to see how this Rico Dowdle's going to be because I think Rico's pretty good.
Yeah, Rico showed some good quickness, man. Pretty tough.
Yeah. He reminded me of a young Zeke. Right, not as good, but
a
little burst.
Yeah,
right, a little run a little hard, but it's like a Zeke and a mini Zeke back there now.
Yeah. Actually, Zeke first couple of years, Zeke had a better burst than people ever realized because in high school, Zeke Elliott was a hurdling champion.
Yeah, that's why he jumped over so many people. Yeah,
exactly.
But he doesn't have the speed that he had.
No.
He's probably put on 15, 20 pounds since he's been in the league.
Yeah, maybe 20, 25.
And about 100 more million, so he ain't working.
Yeah, and then all those hits,
and as hungry as he was,
Yeah, and then the Cowboys, man, for 3, 4 years, Zeke had way more carries than anybody. So he took a lot of pounding, and he deserves something. So and I'm glad he's back. I think he'll help the Cowboys. I really do.
I am too. But welcome back, Zeke. Sucked to see you leave last year, but happy that you back home, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing rocking. You don't have much to work with. Let's be real. But also, the NFL draft was this past week. So Cowboys went in and did what they did. They did what most people say you're not supposed to do in the draft. And they just addressed needs. Yeah. They weren't getting best players. They were addressing needs. So we came out of that thing with 3 O linemen, 2 D linemen, 1
all of these
receiver.
All of these people say that.
Yeah.
But since I've been watching football, there's only one person that followed that formula to take the best athlete.
Yeah.
And that's Tom Landry.
Yeah.
All these guys, when you go look at their needs and who they drafted for their needs.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Landry is the only person that I know that would have Tony D and go draft Herschel Walker. I'm just saying, Tom Landry is the only person that I know would have a good tight end because when he drafted Rayfield Wright, Rayfield Wright was a tight end, but they already had who was the tight end at that time? I think Frank Clark.
Okay.
Might have been Frank. No, Frank Clark was a wide receiver. But anyway, they had a decent tight end.
Yeah.
Switch Rayfield Wright to offensive tackle.
Yeah.
And now he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
so Tom Landry is the only. Now he did that on a regular basis. Like when he went out and drafted Cornell Green for cornerback, he already had Mel Renfro.
Yeah.
I mean, so Tom, all these people say that, but like a couple years ago when they said Patrick Mahomes needs some offensive linemen, what did Kansas City do? They drafted offensive linemen.
Yep, no doubt.
So most of the time people drafted for needs. But they always want to point out what other people are doing. But most of these teams.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't mind the Cowboys draft this year. I thought it was exactly what we needed. We needed to address that O-line. We got 3 young linemen. 2 of them I know should be pretty good. We needed to address that defensive line. I don't know about this kid that we got in the second round. He's a D2 guy, so we never saw him play, but he looks real big and real nasty. I like that. He looks physical.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of good guys that came from D2, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, it might not be D2 at the time. I mean,
wasn't Reggie White one of them guys?
No, I mean, but back in the day, all the guys came from. Yeah. You go to the Hall of Fame, all the black guys from 60s and 70s, and a lot of them came from D2.
Yeah. And then,
so and even like DeMarcus Ware, he came from Troy. Troy is not a D2, but at one time it was.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
So,
small school.
Yeah, small school.
Not a Power 5 for sure.
Yeah.
But no, it's
and the experts gave the Cowboys a C+, and all I can say is that the experts be wrong so much. So I don't know how they get. So I mean, because Mel Kiper he's supposed to be the expert of experts. I seen him sit up and pick these guys. And
I don't know how he's still getting checked.
And these guys, man, he done picked so many loser guys.
That number one pick be right.
Yeah.
Everybody pretty much knew that Caleb Williams was going to get drafted first. But after that, he may as well be a meteorologist.
Yeah.
He's just guessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's taking the information he's got and he's making the best
I'm gonna say
hypothesis. But it seems like it's never right. You know
I'm not gonna say this. I wouldn't have drafted Caleb Williams number one. I wouldn't have done that.
I wouldn't have either. I wouldn't have let go of Justin Fields.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did that.
Man, that's it.
Because this is the thing.
The size, the speed, the arm, the talent there.
Like
you're not going to get that out of Caleb Williams. And I don't think Caleb Williams is just head and shoulders above Justin Fields mentally from an X's and O's standpoint.
I'm going to tell you like this. When he cried like that on his mama's shoulder, that done it. I mean, you're not mentally tough if you cry. I mean, I can understand you. You mad, you're furious, some tears may roll down. But on your mama's shoulder at 22, 23 years old, come on, man. I don't like that mentality that you got. Yeah. And then I tell people all the time, I'm old. Look at that. I move my hands, J.A. I move my hand. You can't with our new camera. You can't move your hand. But I'm old. I'm country. And I'm grumpy, and I want everybody to take that into consideration, when I say stuff I say. Because I'm going to tell you, when Caleb Williams cried like that on his mama and painted his fingernails, I don't want you to be my quarterback, man. Right there. I do not want you, because you got some issues that might not go over well in the locker room.
Yeah, that's the combination of the two. It ain't just the one thing.
Yeah.
Him crying on his mama, yeah.
That's 65, 70% of it right there.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see you. I have seen athletes cry for happiness. Some tears run down their face, but just get on your mother's shoulder and just boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Yeah, I'm not sure about that as an athlete. And it may be generational. Because us old grumpy guys, we didn't get a chance to cry.
Y'all wasn't about that cry life?
No, We was like, what's that movie? It ain't no crying in baseball. Ain't no crying in sports, man.
Ain't no crying in baseball.
Ain't no crying in football, track and field, hockey, soccer.
Yeah, no.
Now you can cry in tiddlywink.
Yeah.
If you want to cry, go play tiddlywink.
See, so the crying part, that bothered me. I can't lie.
That bothered me real bad.
This grown child
crying on his mama's shoulder.
But it's the combination of that
and the fingernails.
Plus the fingernails.
Oh yeah.
Plus the fingernails.
Oh yeah, plus the fingernails. That's over the top.
We Southern, we from the South. We old school with it. Mentality as far as a man is concerned.
Yeah,
what a man is and ain't gonna do. Bro, painting my fingernails, dog. Like no. Only time I ever had to paint my fingernails and was willing to do it is when I played catcher. And in night games, when the pitcher couldn't see my signals, I had to paint my fingernails or put tape on my fingers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just so they can see the signs.
Yeah.
Outside of that, nah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nah. I can see something like that. But walk around on a daily basis, but after the game, what happened? You got some removal, right?
Yeah, you got some removal.
Thank you.
Get right up off of there, dog.
Oh, hey,
I'm not walking around with painted fingernails.
I want our people to know that if I hear that, if he would have said he left it on 2-3 days, I'm finna scold my nephew right now.
You know
right on camera, live, everything. I'm finna go in.
Nah,
we got
that off there immediately.
I already know.
Immediately.
Nah,
but you know how you get down. We don't play like that.
Nah, we like to have fun on the show, man. We laugh, we joke, you know, but we don't play. No,
and I don't. And you know, it's just different. When we grew up, straight men didn't play around in heels and put on skirts and paint their fingernails and all this other girl stuff. Like straight men didn't do that when we grew up in my time. And I know, I'm pretty sure it was way different in your time. No, that show wasn't going down.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what your grandfather told me when I was about 3 or 4.
What'd he say?
He told me, he said, son, we don't kiss no more because our mustache might tangle.
Man.
And I'm thinking, I feel my lip. I'm 3, 4 years old. I'm like, what mustache he talking about? In other words, he let me know that in this household and for our family and the way we roll, 2 men don't need no big kissing.
No, I ain't gonna kiss
Whether
you.
You know, at a certain age, you know, he might kiss you when you're 6 months, a year old. After that, when you start walking around and trying to be a man, because he was trying to teach me at a very young age, it's finna start now, son.
Those teachings have been passed down to generation to generation.
Yes, sir.
This is the same thing I'm teaching my little Prince.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Prince, hey, kiss me on my cheek. You kiss me on my cheek, but you can kiss your mom on the lip. You ain't kissing me on my little son. I'm sorry, I don't care. But yeah, no, it's Caleb Williams. That was strange, man.
Yeah, that was.
But I do think the Chicago Bears had a really good draft. They ended up with Caleb Williams and that receiver. I don't know how to say his name. Odunze. I don't. The kid that had all the yards at Ohio State.
Yeah,
like 200 something.
He's from Rockville.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow, B Texas, baby.
I think that's him.
Let's go.
He's got a.
Yeah, that's him. You're right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. But yeah, he's in Chicago as well. So Chicago Bears did a pretty good job with their draft. Dallas Cowboys, I'm good with what we did, man.
Yeah, we gotta wait and see. Just like we think that Chicago did good, but we gotta wait and see.
And you know, we got us another Notre Dame Fighting Irish guy, linebacker.
Oh yeah.
Out of Notre Dame. I've been watching that kid play for the past few years, so I'm excited to see him run around. He reminds me of a Troy Polamalu type. The guy, he's always around the football.
Yeah.
Always around the football. Just plays
That's
the game.
That's a good thing.
100 miles an hour, like no false steps, always around the football. So
yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited about that guy, plus Overshawn, plus Edwards. That linebacker.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, if we really think about this thing from a personnel standpoint, the Dallas Cowboys don't look too bad. You know, but I can't blame Jerry for being like, hey, Dak, we, time and time again, year after year, we've put weapons around you every single offseason, right? Or done our best to get you what you need to be successful. You've done nothing with it. So this year, we're going to take a minimalist approach and give you CeeDee Lamb, get you your boy Zeke back in the building.
Yeah, and they got and they drafted a wide receiver.
Drafted a receiver.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you know, and I'm going to say this.
We're going to watch you lead. We're going to give you... We're going to put the ball in your hands and let you lead this team and let you earn that contract. And if you don't, then it's on you. Don't come at me about nothing because we did everything we could to make you successful.
Well, you know, and then some of the rep weapons, they went out and got Cook, and who did they have before they got Cook?
Amari Cooper?
Yeah, now Amari Cooper, now that was a big mistake as far as
absolutely.
If Amari Cooper, look at that, I moved my hands. with this new camera, there we go.
Now, but we gonna stop it though.
Yeah.
Stop the show. Stop.
Yeah, but anyway, this new technology, you know, and I'm one of these people. I'm one of these hand gestures. I got 1 million hand moves, so I've been trying to be fairly stationary, but. There we go. We got it. But who else watching the show, man? Y'all just bear with us and keep
tripping up. We live, man.
Live. Stuff happen live, and then, like I said, with a different location with some new equipment and different stuff. But I think everything is gonna work out the way it should be. We're gonna be in another great location for a pretty good while. Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, we good, man. We good. We gonna keep this thing rolling. Like I said, even if it's choppy, we gonna repost this thing here in a second, the recorded version. So it's all good. What was you saying, Noah?
Oh, I was just saying that some of some of the weapons I think that Dallas have. I mean, because, Cook didn't get us but 500 yards. You might well go out and you can get a guy to 34th, 5th round and get you 500 or 600 yards.
Yeah, well, Brandon Cook need a quarterback. Brandon Cook need a good quarterback.
How many teams Brandon Cook? He ain't had one yet?
I don't know.
He been with 3-4 teams.
He ain't got one now. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying.
Read between the lines.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this here. Then I seen Brandon Cook. I mean, I can put a lot of stuff on that, but when I see Brandon Cook look up and see the ball and slow down and still speed up.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that. So some of these things that, like I say, teammates usually go hand in hand. So. Brandon Cook the Dak probably didn't do his part, but looked like Brandon Cook slacked up on his part too.
He wasn't going 100% either. Yeah, no doubt.
But that draft is overrated, and the grades they give out is overrated. We got to wait and see.
Yeah,
wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's up with them Cowboys, man. I think we did a good job.
Yeah, because all the boys were big.
Yeah.
They were big.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Now, I've been watching our old lineman, our number 1 draft pick. I've been watching the guy at OU. I can't think of his name. Guyton. I've been watching Guyton for a few years now. Of course, since we had Mark Clayton on the show, I've been very familiar with Oklahoma.
Oh yeah,
so
absolutely.
I've been watching this kid play, and he's been dominant. And he was a really good college tackle. So we'll see.
See what he can do in the pros, Joe. Absolutely.
What I don't like is the fact that I heard he's a finesse guy. Like what is that even? How's it possible to be a finesse lineman? I don't know.
And then a lot of time when I hear stuff, I want to say, who said it? Who said it? Because one of the worst things I hear from people say, they said. Who are they?
Yeah. All that anonymous stuff, I hate anonymous stuff.
So if anybody that watch this show, I say something, don't go say they said it. Say, go look at Noonish. Unc said that.
Unc said that.
I don't care how you feel about it. You can say, Unc said that, made that stupid statement.
Yeah.
Unc made that smart statement, but you can say I said it. Don't put my name in there with they.
Yeah. We don't do that they stuff, man.
No.
I own it. Hey, when they say who put it, if it was me, I'm gonna say I was me.
That was me.
Yeah, and it was good too. Eat that up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling.
Oh boy. So as y'all know, quite a bit of activity going on in boxing right now. We're not going to talk about Ryan Garcia, even though we could. We're not going to talk about Giovanni, even though we could. We're going to talk about this weekend's fight, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. It's like a holiday at this point for Canelo Alvarez. That's where he fights every Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
So Canelo's fighting this weekend. He'll be facing Jaime Munguia. And Jaime Munguia could come out of this thing victorious. This is going to be a very good fight and very tough fight for Canelo.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It will be, yeah. But I see Canelo fight some tough dudes, though, man.
Yeah, he is not – he's cherry-picked some, but he's fought some dudes that can go.
Yeah, he fought some dudes that can go.
And beat some dudes that can go.
Yeah.
And lost to a couple dudes that could go.
Well, he lost some money.
He lost to Mayweather.
Yeah, lost some money.
And Bivol, who was, he was reaching. He was trying to do something special and go up, multiple weight classes to beat Bivol, but that didn't happen. But now I'm curious to see how this fight gonna end up.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I wish he would stop ducking David Benavidez. I think everybody wants to see that fight, the Mexican Monster versus Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, oh yeah.
David Benavidez is a dog, so.
Well, I'm not gonna say necessarily ducking him. They might can't work it out.
I'm gonna say ducking.
Oh, you gonna say ducking?
I'm gonna say ducking.
Okay.
Because David Benavidez just want to fight. He's like,
I mean, because
let's
every time,
whatever it takes, like I will.
Every time I hear that ducking, I mean, just like they used to say, Floyd Mayweather was ducking Pacquiao till Pacquiao could get old. Floyd Mayweather older than Pacquiao.
He was old too. Yeah.
He older than Pacquiao. So I'm like, what are y'all talking? I mean, so sometimes they say ducking.
It's foolishness.
It's just media talk.
Yeah, but no, he's clearly ducking David Benavidez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. David Benavidez has called him out several times. Canelo's like, I don't get nothing out of the deal. What am I gonna get out of that?
Yeah. It's all about the bag.
I'm the money man. I've been noticing this. Canelo he will pick people to fight that he wants to see get money because it's going to be a money fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He already got money. He just blessing others at this point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Same way Mayweather was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, yeah, bro, I'll beat your ass for a few $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, man. Yeah. It'll be the first time you make a few million, you know.
Yeah.
Them licks upside here, you know, you gotta count the value of them.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. I take it. That's how Canelo got on when Mayweather gave him an opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And same with Conor McGregor, same with everybody else. Boxing is becoming a straight
money bag, yeah.
It ain't even about the fights or the best fights anymore. It's about who can generate the highest
revenue.
Revenue, period.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Pay-per-view buys, all that good stuff. That's what boxing has become now. So, unfortunately, because I just love to see good fights.
Oh, I do too.
You know, they'll delay a good fight to build it up for them.
Oh yeah,
and have 2 or 3 more fights.
And you know, and back in the day, we didn't even have to wait for we didn't even have to wait for the WBC. Man, we just had to wait for spring break and last day of school.
For school to end.
Hey, see a good fight. Hey, we used to have this deal in elementary school. They say, meet me under the big clock. And before the day is over, everybody gonna be at the big clock waiting to see a good fight.
Yeah.
So I always.
Yeah. So and then besides that, okay, Canelo's fighting this weekend. Also, this week, the official rules for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson came out.
Okay, so.
Right? So we're looking at 14-ounce gloves. We're looking at 8 rounds, 2 minutes a round. Okay? But this is all advantage from Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And this is a professionally sanctioned fight. It's no longer an exhibition. This is going on records.
But you know that Vegas is picking Jake Paul.
And Jake Paul is projected to win. Yeah, he's got the odds right now. Odds are in Jake Paul's favor. Was it plus minus 170 to plus 130? You know what?
If I was a gambling man, I'd have to lose some money because I just can't see Jake Paul.
I'm betting on Tyson. I'm gonna put money on him.
Well,
actually, I don't know if I'm put that ain't. I like big odds. That ain't enough. That ain't enough of a.
I mean, but if I was a betting man, I would bet on Mike Tyson
all day long. Are you serious?
Because a 58-year-old man that can fighting a 32-year-old man that can't fight, I'm picking the 58-year-old man.
A 58-year-old man is still in decent shape. That's taken the past 3-4 months to get in shape for the fight.
Man,
that has been training to fight his whole life.
Say, man,
I'll take that dude.
Man, one day I was at the barbershop. This is a real life story. Well, I was at the barbershop. I was in this barber's chair. And we heard all this, no, man, don't do it. Stop, please, go. So we get out the chair, go outside, and there was a guy that looked like he was about somewhere between 28 and 32. And this other guy looked like he was somewhere between 55 and 60.
Yeah.
And he was telling the guy, man, I don't want to fight you, man. I don't want to fight you, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was trying to back up.
Trying to give him a chance.
Yeah. And, man, all of a sudden that guy hit that older guy. Man, that older guy raised up and bing, 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 bing. Down goes Frazier.
Yeah.
Down goes Frazier.
Hey,
and then, so, you know, me, being the agitator that I am, I was laughing hysterically because I'm an actor. You know, because I'm an actor. I told y'all that. So I was laughing. So I'm laughing hysterically because I'm faking, but I'm laughing because this dude is getting you, man.
Yeah.
And then so when he got up, he had one of his friends with him. He said, "No, man, come on, man." And then so the guy break loose and go back to the older guy again. Bing, 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 bing. Down goes Frazier.
Why would he do that?
Because he's trying to prove that down goes Frazier. So
now pride getting in the way.
Yeah. So his friend helped him up, and then you know, I'm laughing super hysterically. and so his friend helped him up and said, so he tried to get back at the old guy, and he and his friend said, "No, man, come on, he got you. He got you.
Relax."
Yeah, so he got you. So he giving him away, and I'm laughing hysterically. So he look at me and say, "What you laughing at?" I said, "Say, man, let me tell you something. one old dude that already kicked your butt, don't make it two.
Yeah.
Don't make it two.
Do not make it two, man. And I done seen it
so you know, I'm just saying, Mike Tyson can fight for real.
I saw an old military dude. I'm talking, this dude probably 60-something. Beat the brakes off this dude, 20-something years old on a bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a YouTube clip.
But he tried to talk him out of it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he tried.
He tried?
He tried. He's like, see, young buck, relax.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You don't want to go there.
And the young buck touched him. And the 60-plus man went to work on the young man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw a 55-year-old, like, little white dude fighting against this bigger, young 20-year-old white dude. The 55-year-old dude had boxing skills.
Gave him the
young 20-year-old dude didn't. You know
Gave
what I'm
him the
saying?
business.
Beat the brakes off that man.
Say, man,
out the ring.
Say, man, people got this age thing mixed up.
Mixed up. Especially when you already a freak athlete. You know how much it would take for Jake Paul to knock out Mike Tyson?
With some what, 14-ounce gloves?
With some 14-ounce gloves?
Come on, man.
What's the white dude that Mike Tyson beat up that they was crunk about back in the day that had the mullet haircut?
Oh,
the brown hair.
Tommy Morrison.
Jake Paul couldn't beat Tommy Morrison.
No, Jake Paul couldn't beat nobody Mike Tyson knocked out.
You know what I'm saying?
Not one.
Not one person. And
they think age, and people got this age thing mixed up, man.
I'm like, what is Vegas on right now?
Because this is the whole thing. Mike Tyson is got experience, man. People don't give experience enough credit.
What's up, Gerard? Gerard on that.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Gerard?
What's up, Gerard? That's one of my other nephews, his first cousin.
Yeah.
All right. Glad you checked in, man. We talk a little sports.
You know what it is. J. Rod was going down, but I ain't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, but I'm just saying people get age and all that mixed up. Because if you got experience and you know what you're doing, and you stay in pretty good shape, you'll be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And if you have experience and you know what you're doing,
that's the key.
Mental reps. You don't have to put in all the physical labor. You got to put the physical labor to sustain, to have the stamina to finish. But as far as the actual skill, you're done learning.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get mental reps figuring out, different things, different ways to attack and stuff like that. But, yeah, man, no, it's, it's cool. It's cool. I'm curious. I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm excited about the fight. Jake Paul been talking. I'm ready to see Jake Paul get knocked out.
Oh yeah,
that loss to Tommy Fury wasn't enough, right? I don't care about no judges' calls. Like hell, your call is but good as mine. You know what I'm saying? We both.
Mike Tyson ain't no Nate Robinson, man.
No.
Mike Tyson ain't no Nate Robinson, man. Come on, man.
I don't know what he was thinking. Man, I mean, I get it because he's gonna make millions and millions and millions of dollars off of this. This might be one of the most watched fights ever.
Oh yeah.
So
it's just a money grab.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Vegas is on. But if Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson, man, I'm telling you, this is gonna be one of the biggest surprises in sports that for me personally, that I pick and lose, because I'm picking Mike Tyson.
I'm going on the record saying Jake Paul ain't gonna beat Mike Tyson. I'm gonna say it.
No, yeah.
He ain't beating Mike Tyson.
No.
And if he does, hell might freeze over. Cows might fly over the moon. Everything that you done fathomed.
Yeah, that's gonna start happening.
Yeah, all that stuff gonna happen. Jake Paul meeting Mike Tyson is like a cow jumping over the moon.
Absolutely.
So I don't see that happening. I would be shocked if that happens. Vegas, that was a bad day. Whoever made that call, that was a bad day. I'm sure those odds will change as the fight gets closer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Straight up, because Mike Tyson ain't playing no games. But anyways, we'll keep this thing moving. Only got a couple subjects left, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I know we had a late start, had a couple teas, but
we've been keeping it rolling.
Keeping that thing rolling, baby. What other rolling motions can we do?
All I can say is don't do too many hand movies. The camera gonna move.
As long as I don't keep it still, we good. But no, so I don't know if y'all heard Major League Baseball. I'm not gonna talk about the Rangers, man. It's too early to talk about baseball and actual activities going on. Other than my boy with the Reds. what's my guy's name? I can't think of his name. It just lost my Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh.
Ellie De La Cruz in the month of April, I believe he hit 8 home runs and had 17 stolen bases. That's the most of those in that combination, most home runs and stolen bags ever in the history of the game.
In 1 month.
I'm sorry, since like 1907.
Yeah.
Since in 1 month, yeah, by Ellie De La Cruz. So
okay.
He was here playing against the Rangers this past weekend with the Reds, but that was a pretty big deal.
Somebody with the Rangers got a torn Achilles or something, right?
With the Rangers?
Yeah, I don't know. It might not have been. It might have been. I didn't get the full blast. It was some baseball player.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now. But I do know that Mike Trout, he tore his meniscus.
Yeah.
Mike Trout tore his meniscus.
Yeah, torn meniscus. I'm saying Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, meniscus. Achilles is ooh.
Yeah, Achilles is a whole. I'll tear my meniscus 30 times before I let my Achilles tear, like straight up. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks with a torn meniscus. It just sucks, man. Mike Trout, for the past probably like 6-7 seasons, has experienced some type of injury. He is. We say he's one of the best center fielders to ever play the game because statistically he has been. But
when he's there,
best ability is your
availability.
And Mike Trout has
not been available.
And again, he won't be available. So sucks, man, Mike Trout. I got you, bro. I feel you, bro. But damn, you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
You got to do something different. Change up your diet. Change up something.
Change up your trainer. Something needs changing.
Something's got to change because keep getting hurt, dog. You know what I'm saying? Too many years for that. Slow down. Maybe go to right field. Go to left field. Do something. But, man, that sucks. Sucks to see Trout go down again. So, we'll keep this thing rolling. We on it's your subject right here.
Oh, track and field.
On to that track and field. We got the Olympics coming up, but we'll talk about some young bucks this week. So under the under 20 record, new 100-meter record was set by a young man. Was his name Christian too? I've been saying
Christian. Seemed like.
His name is Zara. Ooh, that's the
wrong graphic.
Yep. Yeah, that's the wrong.
But he ran 9.93.
Yeah, crazy.
And that's the fastest time in the world this year.
Yeah.
And
under 20 for.
No, it's fastest time in the world for anybody.
Really?
Yeah, for anybody.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, it's not.
It's not crazy?
No.
Why you say that?
Because the professional athletes are just tuning up, working on different stuff.
Gotcha.
And the 9.93 he ran, everybody said, oh, he's got to change. I want everybody to relax. He don't have a chance of making the Olympic team in the 100 meters dash.
You think he'll be at the...
He don't... Oh, yeah, he'll be there.
The qualifier?
The 9.93 qualifying.
Yeah. Wow.
But all you people saying that he's got the fastest time in the world this year, you all relax.
Yeah.
I will bet $100... Oh, I moved my hand. I will bet you $100. So I had an older brother that used to say, I bet you $100 to a hole in the donut that this young man will not be on the Olympic team.
Stop.
Because you have to finish in the top 3 to go to the Olympics. And if you can only run 9.93 one time in your life, that's not going to be good enough to make the team. You're going to have to run probably faster than that 2 of the 3 times you run. Because first they got the preliminaries. You might have to run 9.9 to even make it to the semis. And then to get out the semis, you definitely got to go low 9, whatever. And then to win it, you got to go 9.8 or 9.7.
Yeah.
And that young man, and you have to do that, you got to run 100 meters 3 times in 24 hours, pretty much up under 10 flat. 10 flat and 100.
Good luck.
So a high school kid is not training like that. Yeah. Noah Lyle, Christian Coleman, Fred Curley, those guys are professional. They haven't ran with 10-0, whatever, and don't worry about it because they're working on conditioning and strength right now. Yeah. They're not even working on speed because you'll see when the Olympic trials come, all these guys will be running 9.8, 9.7.
Yeah. Now, it's crazy because, I played ball and I ran pretty quick. I felt like I got faster as I got a little older. I feel that in the 60, my governor was 6.34. I could not get past it. I ran it 3 times. You know what I'm saying? On different days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could run that. Maybe I could. Maybe I could have ran it twice in the same day. Yeah. But typically, you're not going to have the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
The same day. You might have a faster time the second time you run it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
and I'm not.
That 993 is going to be real hard to duplicate.
And I'm going to say this.
Say all that to say that.
You ran a baseball
60. In cleats, on grass.
6'3".
In the outfield, yeah.
You did not run a track and field 6'3".
No.
Because the world record is 6'3".
Yeah, so in baseball we run yards. It's 6'3".
Yeah, and then not only that.
Yards. So in meters.
In baseball, y'all running electronically, not AccuTrack.
Yeah. Yeah, we run
AccuTrack,
laser time.
The difference between laser is like when they time those guys in the football, the 40, they time them with a laser.
Yeah.
The laser is going off when your hand moves.
Yeah. I fell down and ran a 6'9".
But if you move your foot first, the laser you'll already be moving of when the laser pick you up.
Also, AccuTrack starts from that foot.
No, AccuTrack, when you're in the Olympics and your foot is in the blocks, when your foot leave the blocks, that's when your time starts. And you don't go and see, and then this is the whole thing. You don't go when you want to, you go when they tell you to.
Yeah.
That's a whole difference.
Absolutely.
Because if I sit right here and go when I want to, I can run a 4.4. But if I go with somebody tell me I run a 4.5.
Yeah, absolutely. So they time it based off that gun.
Yeah, absolutely. So when somebody said they ran this and that, that's a baseball or football time. That's not a track and field time.
Yeah, I ran it though.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not. Oh yeah, and that's extremely fast.
7 times.
Oh yeah, that's extremely fast. But I was just letting people know the difference in track and field. Like I say, and actually you got the 100 meter time and the 200 meter time. Fastest time has been ran by high school and college kids, and that's not the first time this has happened.
What you mean?
The fastest time in the world is 19.9 something that's been ran this year. Is by a college guy. Yeah. But see, the college guy and the high school guy, they get ready for the state championship and the NCAAs, which is going to be in May. Mm-hmm. The Olympic trials are in June. Yeah. And the Olympics are actually in July. Yeah. So if you start running 9.8 in April, you are not going to run 9.8 in August.
It's too soon?
This is
maxed that already?
Yeah. You only got so many 9.8s. I don't care who you are. Yeah. You only got so many 9.8s and 9.7s in your body per year or per lifetime even. Yeah. So if you got 2 or 3 9.7s in your body per year and you use them in April, you're not gonna make the team in June. So you have to judge all that stuff right. And being a professional is way different than being an amateur.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, and so when all the professionals started, just like Sha'Carri lost 2 races, everybody said, "Oh, she lost 2 races." Sha'Carri, the one race she lost, she was looking to the left because the girls over there were trying.
She was straight.
Yeah, just striding, just working on technique, staying relaxed, and she wasn't working on speed. Yeah. And why would you strain to win in April when you got to strain to win in June?
But see, those are the people that you don't even respond to.
No, I just see it.
Saying stuff.
Yeah. I just be saying
that. Nah, bro. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about, so there's no reason for me to respond right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, that's just,
But we got something, though. We got some talent. And also, this young lady named Abby Steiner, she's back.
That's what I was looking for.
She back.
College, man.
She back.
She was really, really.
Now, in the World Championship last year, she had to withdraw because she had heel spurs. But the year before, she ran 2 on the 4x1 and 2 on the 4x4, both gold medal relays. And her split in the 4x1 was the 3rd fastest split in the history of splits on the second leg.
Holy cow! The
only people that has ran faster than her is Allison Felix and Elaine Thompson.
What was her split? Like a 9.8?
9.8, 9.87, something like that.
A girl running a 9 anything.
Split, not over.
But still.
Oh yeah.
That's moving.
Oh, yeah. Because her fastest time in the 100, open 100, I think is 10:08.
She runs so robotic. She's like, you know, them arms, and I know most athletes, right? Their arms, you know, you'll have this 90-degree angle in your arm, and you know, you pump, but I don't know what it is that she does, but it looks very robotic and stiff. Oh, yeah. But it's all power, all strength, getting down that track, you know?
And Michael Johnson didn't do all that.
No, Michael Johnson was.
But just right here. And Michael changed the way people actually, Michael, you know, because actually when Michael was in high school, we thought he was running funny. Yeah. But then I started teaching kids to run like that. And guess what? They got a lot better. Absolutely. Because he's straight up. And the whole key is that to running fast is that when your foot hit the ground, your foot need to be directly up under you. Yep. If your foot hit out in front of you, it's slowing you down.
Yeah. And not, you know, I know some people when they run, their legs might go angle out like this, you know, like they'll run and their feet flop a little bit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's, hey, it's just like quick, you can put it up and put it down in a forward motion, right? Is what you want.
Yeah, and a whole lot of people don't realize that it's not all that knee lift. It's how fast you can get your foot back on the ground again.
Yep, pick them up, put them down. I'm telling you, hey, when I taught kids how to steal bases, right? I tell them, look, you are a dog going after that ball, and it's on second base. I need you to get as many steps as you can from the time you start to about in your first 10 yards. I need them bad boys moving.
Oh yeah.
I need you rolling to get out the blocks. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So no, I love it, man. I'm looking forward to this summer. I love the Summer Olympics. I love track. I love the gymnastics that we got to talk about.
Actually, this week is the state track meet. And this is the first time in 50 years that I've been going, probably longer than that, 60 years. The state track meet has been on the second weekend in May for the last 60. Now they moved it to the first weekend in May.
Wow.
And I was banking on going next week, but I might have to make that run, man.
Where's it at?
Austin.
It's in Austin. You going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit that with you.
Yeah. Okay, let me know.
I missed the relays because I had to dip, but
all we gotta do is dip out in the morning. Let me look and see what time the event started. I'll let you know.
I'm in that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get some live action from my
Oh
too,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think that's the last subject of the day, huh?
That's the last subject of the day. Okay.
We done did it. Dum did it. We done did it, man. That's what I'm talking about. So turned out, I'm sure it might be a little choppy. Hopefully we got the recording here so we can repost it here soon on the web. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We're in transition. Hey, man, we still here. Y'all see us working. Y'all see us putting it in. We ain't going nowhere.
Nah, we here for the long haul. Nah, we in.
Yeah, man. But appreciate y'all joining us. And we'll see y'all next week sometime around noonish. Tune in Saturday night sometime around 8:30ish. We might be on the road coming back, but we still going to be on, though.